The old mansion loomed above me, its towering spires reaching towards the moon like skeletal fingers. The once grand estate now stood as a testament to decay, its windows boarded up, and vines crawling up the walls like grasping hands. A chill ran down my spine as I stepped out of my car and onto the cracked driveway, the only sound being the creaking of the wooden gate behind me. As I approached the entrance, a faint melody drifted through the air, drawing me closer to the mansion's mysterious heart. The music was hauntingly beautiful, but it sent shivers down my spine. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself it was just the wind, but the tune lingered, refusing to be dismissed. I pushed open the creaking front door, and a chill swept past me, carrying with it the scent of rot and decay. The air inside was thick and heavy, like a physical presence that pressed against my skin. I fumbled for my flashlight, casting a weak beam of light down the dark hallway. As I ventured deeper into the mansion, the music grew louder, and I began to make out the words of a melancholy lullaby. But it wasn't the same tune every night. Tonight, it was a mournful ballad, its notes weaving a spell of unease around me. I quickened my pace, my heart pounding in my chest. Each night, the music box played a different song, a different melody that seemed to match the mood of the house. But I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was trying to tell me something, to convey a message that only I could hear. I tried to focus on the task at hand, researching the mansion's history, but the music was a constant distraction. I found myself wandering from room to room, searching for the source of the music, but it seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The notes echoed off the walls, creating an unsettling sense of disorientation. I began to feel like I was trapped in a never-ending nightmare. As the night wore on, the music grew more frantic, the notes piercing the air like shards of glass. I covered my ears, but the sound only seemed to grow louder, more insistent. I knew I had to find the music box, to silence its maddening melody. I stumbled upon a small room, hidden behind a tattered tapestry, and there, in the center of the room, sat the music box. It was an antique, its wooden case intricately carved with symbols and patterns that seemed to shift and writhe in the dim light. I lifted the lid, and the music ceased, plunging the room into an oppressive silence. As I gazed into the music box, I saw a small, shimmering pool of water. And then, I saw my own reflection staring back at me. But it was distorted, twisted, like a funhouse mirror. I stumbled backward, tripping over my own feet. In that moment, I realized that the music box was not just a simple device, but a portal to another realm. And I had been drawn into its web, a pawn in a twisted game of horror and despair. The music box's lid slammed shut, and I was plunged into darkness. But as I stumbled backward, I felt a cold hand grasp my ankle, pulling me back into the room. And I saw my reflection, twisted and distorted, staring back at me, its eyes black as coal. It was my own reflection that was playing the music all along, trapped in a music box, forever doomed to play its haunting melodies. And I was the one who had been listening, entranced by the horrors that lurked within the box's wooden heart.